Alright guys, what is up? teamknl here with a new episode of Into the Future of Yu-Gi-Oh! That isn't exactly how I'm going to say it from now on, but pretty much bringing this back because Abyss Rising is hype. Pretty much, that's about it. So, Konami has just released a product page for Abyss Rising, 8 days left before the sneak peek, and pretty much they did everything that I predicted and everyone else predicted. They upgraded the rarity of everything, particularly the mermail stuff, which is a little ridiculous. As you can already see, Linde, Abyss Linde is an ultra rare, and the rest of these are rares. Hilde is a common, but pretty much Linde is an ultra rare. Nothing surprising there. Megalo, it looks like he's a secret because the wording is a bit different. Like that's actually readable and that isn't. So I mean, could be a sign that it's a secret. Hopefully it's a rare, but I'm pretty sure it's a secret. You know, they always tend to make some card that was something low rarity, even though it was a super, into a secret. Though he might look nice as a secret. I don't know. We'll have to see. And yes, Abyss Sphere is also a ultra rare now, so pretty much you can make this super hollow out form of ultra rare or ulti Lindes and ulti Spears and secret Megalos and all your Atlanteans and low tier rarities. Yay. But they did release, or they did something about this TCG Mermail and its crap, which I'm kind of surprised they did, but the deck is balanced. I did have some play testing. A friend did ask me to help him with the Mermail deck, so I did have some testing with it, and pretty much this isn't going to do anything for the deck at all. I can already tell you that. Abyssmander is what it's called, but what it does is you can banish it from the field from your graveyard to activate one of these two effects. All face-up Mermail monsters gain 1 level, or all face-up Mermail monsters gain 2 levels. So, whoop-de-doo. You now have more space for random crap in your extra deck now. Yay. But, and then they go over some tips and tricks with Mermails and Atlanteans, blah, blah, blah. And the thing that strikes me the most is, why do they keep upgrading the rarity for Prophecy? None of the stuff is particularly playable, and looking at the deck and all the spell books that they kind of have to play, it just makes me wonder, is Spellbook going to be one of those 45 card decks that has to be 45? Because if you read on, like down here, they say specifically, look for more Prophecy and Spellbook cards in the upcoming Cosmos Blazar set, and I haven't heard anything about Cosmos Blazar getting any Prophecy stuff yet, or Prophecy as I like to call it, but Prophecy stuff, I haven't seen any Prophecy stuff being revealed in the OCG's spoiler for what's it called, Cosmos Blazar yet. So I mean, seems kind of interesting that they're still giving support. Hopefully they give like really good, even better support than they did in this one, because this set makes them pretty good, though albeit there are quite a number of spell cards now that you can play. There's 5 already, and I'm pretty sure you're going to play 3 of that and several of that, and oh my god, there's so many stuff. I'll get to the colossal stuff later, but they get their new rank boss monster upgraded from super to ultra. I'm not sure if that's a rare or a secret, but I wouldn't doubt if it's a secret. I'm not too sure. That's probably a rare. Then wouldn't doubt if this is a secret. That's probably a rare. That's an ultra. That's probably a secret. Oh my god, rare. No, actually the word is clear. Nope, that's a secret. It was a super in OCG. So, yep, sucks for that. But yeah, next we have Giant Soldier of Steel, pretty much an upgraded version of Giant Soldier of Stone, requiring 2 level 3 rock-type monsters to make. His effect is pretty much, it's immune to all other monster effects, and as a quick effect, you can activate its effect to make itself immune to your opponent's effect damage and boost its defense by 1,000. So pretty hard, it's going to end up being pretty hard to get over a 4,000 wall. I think it's 4,000, because I think it's permanent boost. I'm not sure. The text is hardly readable, and I don't really trust the wiki and whatnot. And then Attack Moon's pretty bad. When Rock Monster you control changes its battle position, you can destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Yay! And it's a continuous, so yay, more garbage. But it's a common, so thankfully, or super. But regardless, and then they have cards for every other deck. I won't go over every one of them. You can look them up in the OCG spoiler. I'm pretty sure they'll have the actual effects and whatnot. I'm surprised this card is an Ultra, that Wacky Alchemy. It doesn't look like it does much, but I mean, if your opponent's spell card goes to the graveyard, you can activate this effect to destroy one face-up monster on the field. As great as that sounds, I don't think you're going to be setting... most often you're going to be able to activate this on MST or Monster Reborn, or Dark Hole or something like that. But Dark Hole, all the monsters are gone anyway, so there's no point to activating that wacky magic unless there's a Zen mains on the field. Monster Reborn, I guess that's good, because then you can destroy the monster that was reborn, and silly stuff. And then MST, if they didn't hit this card, I don't know how many cards you set. So I mean, it's really whatever. And then Forbidden Dress, a bit of hype. I think that's a super. I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, that card's pretty cool. I like it. I don't know if I'll run it over Lance or Chalice, but we'll have to test and see. So yeah, pretty much the Abyss Rising product page and whatnot. And so what do you guys think about the new Abyss Rising stuff? Do you think it's like worth running? Like, because I know there are several people that I know of that I play Yu-Gi-Oh with who are getting into the Mermail Atlantean stuff, and it seems like we're going to have a bit of work to get the cards for both of them. Though I have an obligation to get one because he's my teammate, and then the other one not as much because he's not my teammate. Yeah, at least he's not teamknl teammate. But pretty much Abyss Rising product page. What do you guys think about it? Like, rate, comment, subscribe, and teamknl out.